Have you ever found yourself navigating the intricate maze of human connections blindfolded? Ever pondered why understanding people is crucial and how it significantly influences our behavior towards them? If these questions resonate with you, you're not alone in seeking clarity. Trusting people without truly understanding them is akin to embarking on a maze blindfolded, risky, uncertain, and potentially filled with unexpected pitfalls. Why do some individuals end up hurting us or dragging us down? It's a question that has lingered in the minds of many. But fret not. In this transformative journey, we're delving deep into the profound teachings of Stoicism. Here, you'll not only find answers to understanding those around you, but also discerning who to trust and who may pose harm. Stoicism knows the secrets of our thinking, unfolds its timeless wisdom to offer insights on dealing with the intricacies of human behavior. Stay tuned as we unveil the 7 types of people that Stoicism warns us about. By the end of this video, you'll not only have a clear vision, but also possess the capabilities to distinguish between trust and harm, enabling you to navigate relationships with newfound wisdom. Before we dive into the enriching content, I implore you to hit that like button if you're ready to embark on this insightful journey. Share the wisdom with others seeking clarity, and make sure to subscribe for more transformative insights on Stoicism and life. Let's embark on this journey together. Are you ready to unravel the wisdom of Stoicism? 1. Emotional manipulators. Stoicism, with its guiding light, urges us to be vigilant in recognizing those who wield manipulation as a tool, reminding us that our inner peace is a sanctuary too valuable to be tampered with. Picture emotional manipulators as skilled puppeteers, subtly pulling the strings of our feelings. In the Stoic realm, the emphasis lies not on controlling the actions of these manipulators, but on mastering the reins of our own reactions. Recognizing the subtle dance of emotional manipulation becomes the first crucial step in safeguarding our emotional equilibrium, a principle Stoicism cherishes dearly. Stoicism teaches us that just as we cannot control the wind but can adjust our sails, we hold the power to navigate the turbulent waters of emotional manipulation. Understanding the motives behind these manipulative acts is akin to deciphering the code of their actions. Stoicism shines a light on the fact that these puppeteers often operate from a place of inner insecurity or a desperate thirst for control. Here, empathy becomes our shield, allowing us to see beyond their actions and recognize the struggles within, echoing the Stoic call for understanding. Emotional intelligence, a prized skill in the Stoic arsenal, becomes our compass in these tumultuous waters. By honing our ability to decipher the motives behind the manipulation, we elevate ourselves beyond mere reactors to intentional responders. Stoicism empowers us to navigate these relationships with a serene and understanding demeanor, impervious to the manipulative currents that may seek to disrupt our tranquility. Stoicism, through its lens of wisdom, encourages us to approach these situations with a calm mind, recognizing that the actions of manipulators are but ripples on the surface of their own internal struggles. Armed with emotional intelligence, empathy, and the Stoic virtue of self-mastery, we emerge as architects of our own emotional landscape, impervious to the puppeteers who seek to dance upon our feelings. As we venture further into the Stoic teachings, let us carry with us this wisdom that in the face of emotional manipulation, our power lies not in controlling others, but in mastering ourselves. 2. Envious individuals. Envy, the subtle poison that taints the fabric of relationships, is a concept we must confront on our Stoic journey. Imagine envy as the green-eyed monster lurking in the shadows, ready to cast shadows on our achievements. Stoicism, our guide in the realm of wisdom, urges us to be wary of those who harbor this discontent, for their resentment can threaten the harmony we strive to cultivate. In the Stoic narrative, handling relationships tainted by envy is not a battle, but an art, a dance of grace guided by the philosophy's timeless wisdom. The first brushstroke in this artistic endeavor is understanding the nature of envy. Stoicism encourages us not to meet envy with defensiveness but with compassion. Envy, after all, often emerges from unfulfilled desires or unaddressed insecurities. By approaching envious individuals with understanding, we embody the Stoic principle of empathy. Envy thrives when we allow ourselves to be consumed by the opinions and emotions of others. Stoicism, with its steadfast mindset, teaches us to become architects of our own values, a fortress impervious to the corrosive effects of envy. The Stoic mindset becomes our shield, insulating us from the toxic whispers of envy. Like a well-crafted armor, Stoicism teaches us to deflect envy's arrows, recognizing that the discontent of others does not diminish our achievements. In embracing this philosophy, we cultivate a sense of gratitude, a potent antidote to the poison of envy. Gratitude becomes our compass, guiding us away from the shadows cast by the green-eyed monster. Stoicism urges us to shift our focus from the opinions of others to our own journey. By fostering gratitude for our achievements and experiences, we build a resilience that elevates us above the storm of envy. The Stoic journey is not about merely avoiding the pitfalls of envy, but transforming them into stepping stones for personal growth. Stoicism teaches us to view envy not as a threat, but as an opportunity to reinforce our commitment to personal values and gratitude. As we navigate relationships tainted by envy, let Stoicism be our anchor. Let us respond with grace, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to our values. In doing so, we not only shield ourselves from the corrosive effects of envy, but also contribute to the collective wisdom that Stoicism imparts, a wisdom that transcends the shadows and fosters a landscape where genuine connections and gratitude flourish. 3. Betrayers of trust. Imagine trust as the bedrock upon which the structures of connection and understanding are built, and betrayal as the earthquake that threatens its stability. Stoicism places trust on a pedestal, acknowledging it as the cornerstone of any relationship with depth and meaning. It invites us to surround ourselves with trustworthy souls, individuals whose actions align with the principles of honesty and integrity. The Stoic sage, a beacon of wisdom, approaches trust with cautious optimism, recognizing the impermanence of external circumstances. Trust in Stoicism is not blind. It's a deliberate choice to confide in others while maintaining a keen discernment. Recognizing trustworthy connections becomes an art in the Stoic narrative, a skill set that transforms relationships from mere connections to bonds fortified by mutual respect. Stoicism, with its unwavering principles, guides us through the labyrinth of discernment, encouraging us to be vigilant in our choices of companions. Let's turn our gaze to betrayal, a tempest that can leave lasting scars on the landscape of trust. Stoicism challenges us to view betrayal not as a personal attack, but as a manifestation of someone else's inner turmoil. In this perspective, betrayal becomes less about us and more about the struggles within the betrayer. Understanding the roots of betrayal becomes a crucial aspect of the Stoic approach. Betrayal often emerges from fear, insecurity, or a misguided sense of self-preservation. Stoicism, with its lens of wisdom, enables us to navigate these tumultuous waters with composure and understanding. In the face of betrayal, Stoicism becomes a guiding light, illuminating a path of responses rooted in resilience and virtue. Rather than retaliating with anger or bitterness, the Stoic mindset calls us to respond with wisdom, an understanding that the actions of others are a reflection of their internal struggles. The Stoic sage, facing betrayal, does not become cynical, but maintains a Stoic calmness, a testament to the profound resilience that comes from embracing Stoic principles. Trust, viewed through the Stoic lens, becomes a dynamic force, acknowledging the potential for betrayal while preserving the essence of genuine connection. As we navigate the complex terrain of trust and betrayal, let Stoicism be our guide, urging us to be discerning in our connections, resilient in the face of betrayal, and wise in our responses. In embracing the Stoic approach to trust, we cultivate relationships that withstand the tests of time, emerging stronger and wiser from the storms of betrayal and forging bonds grounded in enduring trust. 4. Flatterers. A tempting elixir that might feel sweet in the moment, but has the potential to cloud the waters of judgment. Stoicism, our steady guide in the pursuit of wisdom, raises a cautionary flag against those who shower us with insincere compliments, urging us to prioritize genuine connections over the fleeting allure of superficial charm. Imagine flattery as a captivating dance where words twirl around us, creating a momentarily enchanting spectacle. Stoicism, with its timeless teachings, reminds us that amidst this dance, the true path lies in remaining humble and anchored in our principles. It's an invitation to stay true to ourselves, even as the music of flattery plays in the background. Authenticity becomes our beacon, a lighthouse that cuts through the fog of superficial charm. Stoicism, echoing the wisdom of ages, teaches us that true validation doesn't reside in the echoes of flattery, but in the resonance of living in accordance with our own values. Picture flattery as a sugar-coated pill, a momentary burst of sweetness that, if consumed excessively, can lead to a state of complacency and self-deception. Stoicism, with its discerning eye, invites us to step back and evaluate the intentions behind the praise lavished upon us. The Stoic sage, in the face of excessive flattery, remains anchored in self-awareness. Cultivating this self-awareness becomes our shield against the potential pitfalls of falling prey to empty compliments. It's an understanding that genuine connections are forged not in the echo chamber of flattery, but in the crucible of authenticity. Stoicism challenges us to distinguish between the superficial and the substantive, to discern between the fleeting flattery and the enduring validation that arises from living in alignment with our principles. It's a call to build resilience against the seductive charm of insincere praise, fortifying ourselves with the armor of authenticity. The Stoic mindset, like an unwavering compass, points us toward humility and a steadfast commitment to our values. In the face of flattery, it invites us to remain grounded, to let the winds of charm blow around us without losing our true north. Building authenticity becomes a conscious choice, a commitment to a genuine self that transcends the ephemeral allure of flattery. Stoicism, with its practical philosophy, empowers us to cultivate a sense of self that stands resilient even in the face of excessive praise. Let Stoicism be our guide, steering us toward the shores of authenticity and meaningful connections. In embracing the Stoic wisdom, we become architects of our own responses, appreciating genuine praise, staying true to ourselves, and building connections that withstand the tests of time. 5. Overambitious individuals. an admirable force that propels us forward, yet one that, when wielded excessively, can inadvertently trample on the aspirations of others. Stoicism, our wise companion on this journey, extends a gentle caution against those who prioritize personal gain at the expense of harmonious connections. It prompts us to seek equilibrium, where ambition coexists with consideration for the well-being of others. Picture ambition as a flame that, when kept in check, illuminates our path to success. Yet, when allowed to burn uncontrollably, it can scorch the landscapes of collaboration and shared growth. Stoicism, with its insightful teachings, invites us to recognize the delicate balance between healthy ambition and its destructive counterpart. The Stoic sage, like a skilled tightrope walker, navigates the thin line between personal ambition and consideration for others. Stoicism encourages us to harbor aspirations that not only elevate ourselves, but also contribute positively to the collective well-being. Stoicism, far from dismissing ambition, tempers it with the virtue of wisdom, a wisdom that understands the interconnectedness of human aspirations. By integrating consideration into our ambitions, we create a harmonious symphony where personal growth and communal well-being dance together. The Stoic philosophy of cosmopolitanism emerges as a beacon in this ambitious journey. Imagine cosmopolitanism as a lens that widens our perspective, teaching us to view humanity not as isolated entities, but as a single community. By embracing this philosophy, we foster a sense of shared responsibility, recognizing that our ambitions should contribute positively to the growth of the collective. Ambitious individuals, viewed through the Stoic lens, become potential collaborators rather than competitors. Stoicism encourages us to approach ambitious peers with a mindset that transcends ruthless competition. Instead, we can nurture an environment where collaboration and mutual growth flourish. Stoicism, with its practical wisdom, provides us with the tools to approach ambitious individuals with discernment and resilience. It calls us to be architects of collaborations, where the pursuit of personal success aligns with the greater good. As we embrace the Stoic philosophy of cosmopolitanism, let us remember that our ambitions, when harmonized with consideration, become catalysts for shared growth. Picture a world where ambition is not a battlefield, but a garden where individuals bloom collectively. In this landscape, the Stoic mindset becomes the fertile soil, nurturing ambitions that contribute to the greater flourishing of the human community. So, let Stoicism guide us in the dance between personal ambition and consideration for others. In this intricate choreography, we learn not only to ascend the ladder of success, but also to extend a helping hand to others, creating a tapestry where each thread of ambition contributes to the beauty of the whole. 6. Approval-seeking individuals. Stoicism, our guide in the realm of wisdom, extends a word of caution against those who tether their worth to external validation. It beckons us to navigate this landscape with a compass calibrated to self-approval and inner contentment. Stoicism advises us to be cautious of those who define their worth solely through the lens of external validation. It's a call to cultivate self-approval, a fortress that stands strong even in the face of external opinions. The roots of approval-seeking behavior often burrow deep into the soil of insecurity. Stoicism, with its empathetic lens, urges us not to judge, but to understand. Picture approval-seeking individuals not as seekers of validation, but as individuals grappling with their own insecurities. By recognizing and empathizing with these roots, we step into the shoes of understanding, paving the way for genuine connections. Stoicism, like a wise mentor, teaches us that true self-worth doesn't emerge from the applause of the crowd, but from the resonance of living in accordance with our values. Imagine values as the North Star guiding us through the maze of seeking approval, a steadfast reference point that remains unaffected by the ever-changing opinions of the external world. Embracing the Stoic concept of internal goods becomes our compass in this approval-seeking journey. Picture internal goods as treasures we carry within, a wealth of virtues, principles, and authenticity. Stoicism invites us to free ourselves from the shackles of seeking approval by recognizing that the true fulfillment lies in the authenticity of our own actions. The approval-seeking journey, when infused with Stoic teachings, transforms into a quest for self-discovery and authentic living. Stoicism challenges us to redefine success, not by external applause, but by the alignment of our actions with our internal goods. As we navigate the landscape of approval-seeking individuals, let Stoicism be our guiding star. Let us approach them with empathy, understanding that their journey is one of self-discovery and acceptance. In this dance between seeking external validation and cultivating self-approval, Stoicism becomes the choreographer, orchestrating moves that lead us towards authenticity and fulfillment. Picture a world where individuals no longer dance to the tune of external opinions, but move to the rhythm of their own values. In embracing the Stoic wisdom, let us liberate ourselves from the chains of approval-seeking, finding solace in the authenticity of our own actions and fostering connections grounded in mutual respect and understanding. 7. Stubborn individuals. Let's explore the terrain of stubbornness, a trait that, though often worn as a shield, can inadvertently become a barrier hindering the flow of harmonious relationships. Stoicism, our steadfast guide in the pursuit of wisdom, gently advises us to steer our course away from those anchored in inflexibility. It emphasizes that flexibility and open-mindedness are not just virtues, but essential ingredients for growth and harmony. Picture stubbornness as a fortress, a stronghold that may protect, but in its rigidity, it obstructs the winds of change. Stoicism, with its pragmatic approach, nudges us to recognize that stubbornness often emerges from a deep-seated fear of change. It's a call to approach stubborn individuals, not with frustration, but with the patience and understanding befitting a Stoic mindset. Stoicism, like a gentle breeze, encourages us to focus on what is within our control, the realm of our own reactions and choices. Imagine conflicts as storms brewing on the horizon. Stoicism, far from futile attempts to change the course of the storm, guides us to anchor ourselves in the virtues of wisdom and courage. Wisdom becomes our compass, guiding us through the turbulent waters of conflicts with grace and understanding. Stoicism teaches us that the wise response to stubbornness is not a forceful push, but a patient pull, an invitation to open minds rather than clash with unyielding walls. Courage, in the Stoic arsenal, is not about confrontation, but about embracing discomfort for the sake of mutual understanding. It's a courage that allows us to confront our own reactions, recognizing that change begins not by trying to alter others, but by transforming our own perspectives. Picture adaptability as the ability to bend with the winds of change, like a resilient tree swaying in the storm. Stoicism, with its profound teachings, calls us to cultivate this adaptability, not as a compromise of principles, but as a demonstration of strength. Stoicism, in its essence, is about focusing on what is within our control, the realm where our power lies. It encourages us to release the futile desire to change others and instead channel our energy towards shaping our own responses. In doing so, we become architects of our own emotional landscapes, fostering an environment conducive to mutual understanding. Portrait conflicts not as battlegrounds, but as opportunities for growth. Stoicism, with its pragmatic wisdom, invites us to approach conflicts not with the intent to change stubborn individuals, but to transform the dynamics of the relationship through patience, understanding, and adaptability. Let us embody the virtues of wisdom and courage, steering our ship away from futile confrontations and towards the shores of mutual understanding. In embracing the Stoic approach, we become ambassadors of grace, navigating conflicts not with force, but with the gentle strength that comes from focusing on what is within our control, our own choices and reactions. I want to share 3 more types of individuals you might encounter every day. Let's continue our journey toward 8th, 9th, and 10th types of person. 8. Procrastinating individuals. Let's unravel the intricate web of procrastination, a force that, while tempting in its momentary reprieve, can cast shadows on personal and collective progress. Stoicism, our guiding light in the realm of wisdom, warns against aligning too closely with chronic procrastinators. It beckons us to surround ourselves with individuals who value action and forward momentum, an essential compass in the journey towards growth. Procrastination is a silent thief, stealing not just time but the potential for progress. Stoicism, with its insightful teachings, encourages us to recognize that procrastination often emerges from the shadows of fear or a lack of clarity. It's a call not for judgment, but for empathy and support, a Stoic mindset that understands the human struggles beneath the surface. Stoicism teaches us the importance of living in accordance with nature, an intricate dance between productivity and rest. Imagine nature as a rhythm where the ebb and flow of activity and repose harmonize to create a symphony of balance. Stoicism, echoing this wisdom, invites us to align with this natural rhythm and recognize that moments of rest are as vital as moments of action. Empathy becomes the bridge that connects us with procrastinating individuals. Stoicism, far from adopting a punitive stance, calls us to understand that procrastination often arises from inner struggles. By extending empathy and support, we become allies in the collective journey towards overcoming the inertia of procrastination. Imagine accountability as the wind beneath the wings of progress, propelling us forward even when faced with the gravitational pull of procrastination. Stoicism, with its practical philosophy, encourages us to foster this culture where individuals support each other in staying accountable to their goals. Creating a culture of accountability is not about pointing fingers, but about lifting each other higher. Stoicism, in its essence, teaches us that collective progress is a shared responsibility. By weaving a web of support and mutual encouragement, we dismantle the barriers of procrastination and pave the way towards shared goals. Forward momentum becomes the heartbeat of this culture. Stoicism, like a skilled conductor, guides us in orchestrating actions that resonate with progress. It's a call not for perfection but for persistent forward steps, a journey where each stride, no matter how small, contributes to the symphony of collective achievement. Let us approach procrastinating individuals not with judgment but with empathy and support, understanding that the journey towards progress is a collective endeavor. In embracing the Stoic philosophy, we become architects of a culture where accountability and forward momentum are not just aspirations, but daily practices that propel us towards the fulfillment of shared goals. 9. Ungrateful individuals. A virtue that, like a gentle breeze, nurtures the roots of healthy relationships. Stoicism places a spotlight on the significance of gratitude and invites us to be mindful of those who, like withering plants, fail to appreciate the blessings life has generously bestowed upon them. Imagine gratitude as a bridge, a connection that binds individuals in a tapestry of appreciation for the shared human experience. Stoicism, with its timeless teachings, challenges us to be cautious of ungrateful individuals, not with judgment, but with a compassionate understanding. It beckons us to recognize that ingratitude often emerges from a narrow perspective, a perspective that can be expanded through the lens of empathy. Stoicism, far from urging retaliation, guides us to respond with a tempered heart. Picture responding to ingratitude not as an act of vengeance, but as an opportunity to inject the antidote of compassion into the relational dynamics. Stoicism challenges us not just to identify ingratitude in others, but to cultivate our own sense of gratitude, a virtue that, like a well-tended garden, blooms with appreciation for the interconnectedness of all human experiences. Justice in the Stoic repertoire is not about retribution, but about restoring balance. It's an invitation to approach ungrateful individuals, not with the intent to settle scores, but to sow the seeds of understanding. Temperance in the Stoic philosophy is the gentle art of moderation, a virtue that tempers our responses with wisdom and restraint. It's a call not for fiery confrontations, but for measured actions that, like ripples in a pond, create waves of positive change. Imagine this culture as a vibrant garden where each individual, like a unique bloom, contributes to the beauty of the whole. Stoicism, with its practical wisdom, encourages us to be the gardeners, nurturing an environment where gratitude is not a rare flower, but a shared fragrance. Mutual support becomes the cornerstone of this culture. Stoicism, like an architect, guides us in constructing relationships where each brick of appreciation builds a foundation of resilience. It's a call not for self-centeredness, but for a collective upliftment, where each individual contributes to the strength and beauty of the community. Let us approach ungrateful individuals, not with bitterness, but with the tempered response of understanding. In embracing the Stoic philosophy, we become ambassadors of gratitude, fostering a culture where appreciation and mutual support are not just aspirations, but the living fabric of our shared human experience. 10. Narrow-minded individuals. A concept that, like a closed door, limits our perspectives and casts shadows on the landscape of collective growth. Stoicism urges us to widen our circles and be wary of those tethered to rigid beliefs. It's a demand to embrace the beauty of diversity and open-mindedness, a rich soil where the seeds of collective growth can flourish. Picture narrow-mindedness as a fog, a dense veil that obscures the beauty of varied landscapes. Stoicism, with its insightful teachings, invites us not to dismiss, but to understand that narrow-minded individuals often navigate the fog of fear of the unknown. It's a call not for frustration, but for patience, a Stoic virtue that acts as a lantern, guiding us through the thick mist. Stoicism, like a skilled diplomat, encourages us to approach such individuals not with force, but with the delicate art of dialogue. Portrait dialogue, not as a battlefield, but as a shared canvas where diverse perspectives paint a richer tapestry of understanding. Patience becomes our armor in the face of narrow-mindedness. Stoicism, with its pragmatic wisdom, reminds us that change is not an overnight revolution, but a gradual evolution. It's a call not for confrontation, but for a commitment to patiently nurture the seeds of open-mindedness in the fertile soil of dialogue. Imagine assent as a mirror, a reflective practice that invites us to critically examine our own beliefs. Stoicism challenges us not to be prisoners of our thoughts, but to be architects of our beliefs, a continuous process of refinement and openness to new ideas. Open-mindedness, viewed through the Stoic lens, becomes a journey rather than a destination. Stoicism, like a seasoned guide, encourages us to foster a culture of intellectual curiosity, a garden where the seeds of new ideas are sown and nurtured. It's a call not for blind acceptance, but for a respectful discourse where diverse thoughts mingle, creating a symphony of collective growth. Stoicism, like a gardener tending to a cherished garden, calls us to water the roots of curiosity and sunlight, the leaves of openness. It's a request not for conformity, but for a celebration of diverse perspectives, a collective dance where ideas twirl and intertwine. Let us approach narrow-minded individuals not with disdain, but with the tools of dialogue, patience, and a commitment to intellectual curiosity. In embracing the Stoic philosophy, we become ambassadors of a culture where diverse minds converge, breaking the shackles of narrow-mindedness and collectively reaching towards the limitless horizons of growth and understanding. In the vast landscape of human interactions, Stoicism serves as a steady compass, guiding us through the nuances of relationships and the challenges presented by various personalities. Reflecting on the insights into the 7 types of individuals Stoicism warns us about, a profound understanding emerges, a wisdom rooted in simplicity and resilience. Stoicism beckons us to embrace self-awareness as a shield against emotional turbulence. Like a sturdy tree standing firm in the face of changing winds, self-awareness allows us to navigate the storms of manipulation, envy, betrayal, flattery, over-ambition, approval, seeking, and stubbornness. It's a call not for isolation, but for cultivating an internal sanctuary that remains unshaken amidst external storms. The importance of emotional resilience echoes through the Stoic teachings. Picture resilience as a flexible reed bending with the currents of life, but never breaking. Stoicism encourages us to not just endure, but to flourish in the face of challenges, to respond to betrayals with wisdom, to shield ourselves from the poison of envy, and to navigate the maze of human dynamics with a heart fortified by gratitude and understanding. As we traverse the intricacies of relationships, let Stoic principles be our guiding stars. Commit to the Stoic discipline of assent, allowing beliefs to evolve and fostering a culture of curiosity and open-mindedness. Embrace the virtues of patience, empathy, and a commitment to collective growth. In the symphony of human connections, Stoicism teaches us not just to survive, but to thrive, to create a narrative where challenges become stepping stones, and individuals, whether manipulative or narrow-minded, are opportunities for growth. So, let us embark on this journey together, armed with Stoic wisdom, navigating the ebb and flow of relationships with resilience, understanding, and an unwavering commitment to the principles that enrich the tapestry of our lives. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to continue this journey of philosophical exploration together.